The call of God is not something that's a stage, a platform, or something that people recognize. The call of God is a heart position, a attitude. And I'm not gonna lie, I came to this campus, this school, with a lot of arrogance, a lot of self-esteem that was based in what I felt like I had accomplished. And growing up in a Christian home, I felt like I had all my ducks in a row. I felt like I knew what I was doing. And coming to this college has really helped me see and understand that God had to do a lot of work, and is still doing a lot of work in uprooting that pride and sense of mission that was really just rooted in looking impressive. So I'd say that's the biggest thing. I don't have specifics. I don't. And as much as I'd like to, I don't. And I'm learning to accept that and be okay with the fact that I'm not 100% sure where God's leading me, and things like that. But to transform the world, I think He's also, in a similar way, changing my perspective of what that looks like. But now I actually have the heart to actually help people, not just look impressive. And so whether that's, just being a family man, whether that's being a minister, whether that's just being faithful at my workplace, and being an example and a light for Christ, whether that's going overseas, my attitude towards any of those things is vastly different now, because I'm seeing it as the platform through which God will be able to shine His love. So. It's talking about the Lord talking to Israel, a rebellious people, but then He says, starting in verse 18 of Isaiah 30, the Lord will be gracious, God will be gracious. Verse 20, and though the Lord gives you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet your teachers will not be moved into a corner anymore, and your eyes shall see your teachers. And then my favorite part here says, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, and walk in it, whenever you turn to the right hand or whenever you turn to the left. And it's just that comfort that this is foretelling about the Holy Spirit, and that He will guide us and lead us. Realizing that God's guidance is not something that I work for or strive for, but something that God, as a gracious Father, has given me the resource, the Holy Spirit. That's more than a resource, that's a God Himself saying, this is the way, walk in it, this is not the way, don't walk in this, and leading me right and left, whichever way is the right way. So that's really comforting. This is a crazy, crazy story, but when I first came here, I didn't really understand what it meant to be a follower of Jesus, or even what it meant to be saved. Coming back, and over the summer, God showed me how I actually needed Him, and I never really realized that. And this experience at being at school, and what God has been doing through me through the pandemic and all different things, recognizing that I don't have enough righteousness on my own. I can't get right with God, and I used to think that I could. I wouldn't have been able to say it out loud, but subconsciously I thought, oh, I can work my way to God. And I think that's the most important transition in my life, and it felt like I got saved for the first time, was I cannot save myself, I need God. And through that, through His mercy, being able to say I'm a believer is the most important thing, and a lot of it has to do with being at this school.